Hello, viewers! Welcome back to Will It Cat! Hooray!
Hooray!
Happy dance.
Hello.
We have Pirate Cat again, because Pirate Cat amused me. So, why not? In fact, he's got a new weapon. We're gonna be beating whatever it is with a big tankard of whiskey grog.
Pirate Cat is
Being,
very amusing.
Indeed! Amusing.
Amusing.
Today's target is Brachydios. Did I say that right, Liquidy?
Yeah, that's how I say it. Brachydios.
Okay. Brachydios. New friend!
I think I know which monster this is.
And we'll see him very, very shortly, and you can tell me if you indeed remember him. He was in 3U.
Okay.
I never got to him, but he was in it. I think.
Like, mid to late mid. Somewhere.
Yeah,
in there.
I told you I never got very far in 3U.
No, yeah, that's why I'm giving context.
Got it. And I like the name of the quest. Brachydios Mio!
Yeah.
That
Is
quest
funny.
title is the reason I've landed on that pronunciation, actually.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
that's what makes the pun work.
Yes.
So it's gotta be Brachydios.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
Dios
true.
Mio! Yeah, right. Yeah, that makes total sense to me. Anyway, here he is.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He's
Okay.
a
Yeah.
big old purple slimy
That's
boy.
who I was thinking it was.
I like to call him Punchosaurus Rex,
Okay.
and I think this is equally valid.
It's a good name
I
that I
don't-
thought up.
I don't think I ever actually fought him myself. I think I watched an LP of 3U after I stopped playing it.
There have been a couple of LPs of 3U, so yeah. In fact, what, Liquidy, weren't you guesting in one?
I was in Try, not 3U.
Okay, pardon me.
Although-
Try
It
then.
might
I
have
honestly
been an
don't
LP
remember.
of Try.
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't be able to tell you the difference.
He wasn't in
And-
Try, though.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't? Okay. Then it must, okay. Then Liquidy knows stuff, and we should both just shut up. Right, Lobster?
Yes.
We should stop talking.
Well, how
I
many-
know something I can talk about. Sorry.
How many future Silver subtitles have there been correcting me, though? So, like,
Well, see, Future Silver knows more than current Liquidy.
but
Okay.
without a doubt, though, I will say I absolutely know that Brachydios made his debut halfway through 3rd generation.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I did look up some stuff this time, so Future Silver will not have to tell you what the monster's weaknesses and such are. Are you ready?
Okay.
He's weak to water.
I was gonna say water. I feel good about that.
Yeah.
And which was fortuitous because I was thinking of equipping the tankard beer here. No, sorry, frothy water.
Yes.
For Cervantes, and it turns out that it's a water weapon. And I said, aha! It's fate! It's kismet! I'm going to use this weapon.
Huh. The addled beers, dual blades are sleep.
Ha! Well, that makes sense.
Yeah,
to make you pass out
Yeah,
drunk.
yeah. Addled.
Right?
It's because of the word addled, Liquidy.
Yeah, it's addled. They addle you. They addle monsters.
But, like, this is a beer, too, so why not?
Because it's frothy. It's a frothy mug of water.
Yeah, it's a frothy mug of water, Liquid. Have you been paying attention?
Man, that's kind of gross. Huh.
A couple of things about old Punchosaurus here. His breakable bits are his head and his forelimbs, and you can also cut off his tail.
And he's got big ups.
He got mad ups. And I believe this is the first monster who inflicts upon you the blast status.
Yep, Brachydios is the reason Blast exists.
Mm-hmm.
And Blast began its life as kind of like a slime, like the icon was different. It wasn't a bomb with a skull. It was like a little slime like icon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, blast. It nasty. That's the little bomb with the skull icon, as Liquidy pointed out. When you're inflicted with that, you need to start dodging like crazy, because after a few seconds, if you have not got rid of it, you will explode. And it hurts.
Yeah, you explode and take big damage. So,
And the trick is, though, you can also do that to monsters if you have a blast weapon.
So how do you get rid of it?
Stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Yep.
There in the Nintendo Switch thread, people were talking about bleed status effect.
Yes, that's something.
We'll see it
Actually,
later.
we will see it later. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, I was trying to think if we've met a monster who inflicts it yet, and according to Liquidy, no. Don't worry, we will explain.
Okay.
I mean, I imagine Lobster wouldn't have brought it up had we not. Words. If we had
Words.
explained it, then Lobster wouldn't have had reason to bring it up.
Yes.
I mean, I forget stuff all the time. You know, we've been at this for a while.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if we brought bleed up or not because
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Well, in any case, it is not relevant to current
Later.
content.
yes, I'm
Yep.
sorry. It came
Actually, we'll see it soon.
up. It came up in the
Where's-
Switch thread,
Yeah.
so
No, there are. I think there are only a few statuses we haven't seen yet. Bleed is one.
okay.
That'll get covered.
Yeah, it won't. It's not too long now.
And Brack, let's see. His we haven't actually directly mentioned this. The little piles of snot he leaves behind are the things what give you the blast status.
Okay. What are
Yeah, he-
they?
They're mucus.
Yeah, it's
There is
Brachydios. Actually, like he's got a mucusy saliva
Owie.
that
It
he,
hurts.
you know. You see him licking his hands all the time. That's because
Yep.
he's applying more blast to his
Okay.
punchy
I
fists.
wonder what evolutionary purpose. We talk about this sometimes.
Surely to subdue prey.
Yeah, it's to blast
Very
prey to
effective.
bits so they're easier to eat. I would imagine.
Yeah. Or stun them, or whatever.
Like-
he this is an apex predator.
But
Surely he used it for that.
I mean, like, how did this evolve, though?
Evolution does some crazy stuff. I could absolutely believe it. Like, I don't know, but like there are insects that have exploding
That's
bits
true.
in
that
their,
fire.
their abdomens.
That
so
fire.
yeah,
Insect.
yeah. So the bombardier beetle,
Yeah,
for example,
bombardier
yeah, this could absolutely happen.
And then there's the I don't remember the exact name. I think it's like just a thorny lizard or thorned lizard. That thing squirts blood out of its eyes
The
Yeah.
horned toad. The horned toad. Yep.
when it's
They
threatened.
squirt blood out of their eyes as a defense. Like this Brachydios ain't shit. Basically.
Yeah, that's true.
He ain't shit. Huh. Nature is far weirder. Oh look, we made him cry. And then a Jaggy made me mad.
And then to top it off, we got sidetracked before we could finish explaining it. The little like slime puddles he leaves behind. Those are also just timed mines. And
Yes.
and on top of that, they have a rare chance of dropping a shiny after they detonate.
Oh, is that where those shinies kept coming from? Okay. I wondered about that.
Yeah, and he only, as demonstrated just now, he only leaves behind slime piles if he has freshly licked his punchy gloves.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, so he licks his glove, puts them on the ground. He has a few moves that apply mucus in various, what's the word I'm looking for? Sets, combinations, arrangements.
He's a very cool monster with a very cool.
He is. Yes.
Set. Like I like
He-
I
yeah.
like the monsters with the cool biologies.
Well, yeah, this monster's for you then, because he's got it. Trot your biology out for us, Brachydios. Strut your stuff.
And to top it off, when you break his hands, he actually can't coat them anymore.
Oh.
Cool! I actually did
Makes
not know that.
sense.
See? Learning things. It does.
So, like, if I weren't obsessed with getting tail cuts, for example, I would spend more time breaking his hands so that the actual arena would be less of a threat.
Yeah.
Looks
Yeah.
like you broke his head just there. Did I catch that? No, maybe not.
I didn't see that.
It might be. I'm pretty sure that I do break his head. I'm not sure if it's broken
Yeah,
yet.
not that early.
Yeah. And I've got blunt weapons, so I can't go for the tail cut. I'll be going for the front breaks. Nice opportunity here. KO.
Oh,
That's why I
Is
like
one
blunt.
of his arms broken?
No, we definitely haven't seen a hand break yet.
Yeah, you can. His hand will look very visibly broken when the break happens.
Yeah, I guess the front of his horn just looks kind of chunky, that's why.
Maybe. he's a very loud, very aggressive boy, and I have the most luck with Adept with him, but you could definitely just aerial him to death as well. He's tall, so it works fine.
Yeah, okay, that was the horn break.
That's the head
bomb.
break. Yep. Bombs are good for such things. Catch a monster in a trap, huck the bomb right on their face. I love it.
So another
Oopsie,
thing
acorn.
with Brat. Oof. So another
Don't
thing
worry,
with
invincibility
Brat
frames.
is when he's angry, you may notice that the slime on his hands and horn and back, they all turn yellow instead of just being
Yes!
like that Mountain Dew green.
Yeah.
And they also would explode quicker then.
Yeah, he does not lay slime piles when he's angry. He just detonates
He
with
just
every
explodes.
punch. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's extremely dangerous, and that's why Adept is helpful, especially Adept Dodge, because you can Adept Dodge through the explosions.
Yeah, the horn slam that ordinarily leaves a huge pile of slime just turns into a big area explosion.
Yeah, it's super duper nasty.
Also, in 3U, I don't recall him leaving that big slime pile. I don't remember what that move used to do, but I don't think that was it.
Entirely possible?
Yeah, I mean, they obviously have to update the moves with the, with the platform.
Yeah,
Oh, for
basically it was a cool, slightly different thing, and I liked it a lot. Like
Yeah.
I was happy to see the big slime pile because that was presumably more interesting than whatever used to happen with the big horn slam.
I'd imagine so. He's cool. Brack is cool. He's a fun fight. Like, you have a lot of explosions happening all around you. It's super chaotic. It's just fun. You're really on the edge of your seat, like, oh man, I almost died. Oh man, I almost died. Oh shit. You know? Like that. Adept. Right there.
And yeah, speaking of chaotic, when he's angry, he is far more aggressive. Like
Oh,
his
yeah.
his aggression jumps a lot more than you would expect from like any other monster.
Yeah.
I think I would call it a Tigrex level jump of aggression.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Tigrex. Yeah, he got really aggressive when he was mad. We saw.
And
But you saw that also while you're adept dodging. I rolled right through the slime pile and didn't pick up the blast status.
Yeah.
So,
Presumably
There you
because
go.
you got your invulnerability frames going down.
and I didn't mention this directly, but a soothing roll and emergency retreat would also get rid of the blast for you instantly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it does that. Very handy, those.
So with an angry, now very aggressive Brad, he's constantly punching explosions at you, and it's a little difficult to face him head on that way, as you might imagine.
Yep, that's why Adept is helpful. You can be all like, come at me, bro, and just kind of keep going in.
As a human hunter, when it comes to the more difficult Brachydios fights, I tend to flash bomb him and hope he attacks a wall or something instead of directly at me.
There you go.
If nothing
Yeah.
else, it wastes time while he's angry and helps keep me slightly safer.
Yep.
Probably not
Eventually,
the
he will
best
stop
tactic.
being angry. And when he's not angry anymore, he'll be tired.
Yeah, easier to fight just overall when he's not angry, tired or not.
Oh, and remember that blunt weapons will also tire out a monster faster.
Yeah,
So, that's always helpful.
but I gotta have my tail guns.
I know. Like, even as the cat, I'm like, oh, but I want to break everything, and I can't break everything if I can't cut off the tail. I understand, Liquidy. I understand.
I also like how he can kind of get asynchronous slime coverage. As you can see, one of his hands isn't slimed up, but the other one is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
I
I thought
noticed
one
that.
of his
I'm wondering
hands was
if-
broken.
Yep, I can see that. He didn't lick them both. Now he's licking them both.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Like-
When his head glows like that, you want to get the hell out of the way.
I think what must have happened was he kept doing one of those punch pivot kind of moves.
Ooh, you see that move? That move hurts if he gets you with it.
Yeah, it's an
He's hopefully
explosion
doing
laser.
it again. And he can also do it like straight into the ground, and it does this massive AoE explosion all around him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's rude. He very, very rude. He's very helpfully showing off all of his rude moves for me.
Oh, I guess he can still drop some slime, even though he's pissed.
Yeah, I think they just explode faster then. I'd imagine.
Actually, no, those have the same time. Huh.
I guess,
I
yeah.
don't know what I'm talking about now.
Maybe that makes sense.
I kind of figured they would start off on the yellow portion of their timer. Which, by
You know,
the way,
I would have thought the same thing.
by the way, you can tell how long, like a standing pile of slime has because it does progress from green to yellow to red before it explodes.
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah.
I hadn't even thought to mention that, but yeah, that is absolutely true. I just kind of internalized that knowledge.
Like, there's a lot to process with Brack. I mean, he's probably
Yeah.
almost dead, and we're still kind of like, oh, by the way, here's this.
Well, this is why we have you, Lippity, and also Lobster, to ask the questions.
Yeah, I don't give much knowledge.
You asked the question. This is important, Lobster, because there are some things we wouldn't think to explain. So we just know this shit.
Yeah, why did he burrow there? Is he a burrowing?
It's
He-
one of the ways that he
It's
zones.
just one of the
Yeah,
way he zones.
I think that happens most with brute wyverns.
Mhm.
I think he's a
The
brute.
brute wyverns. I am 80% sure that he's a brute wyvern.
Yeah. The brute wyverns tend to burrow, even if it doesn't quite make sense. Like, I don't think he legitimately could burrow with the way his hands are shaped.
Nah.
But that's how
Biologically
that's
speaking.
like that's how that monster skeleton zone transitions if they have to.
I mean, we also saw Glavenus, Liquidity, and Glavenus doesn't even have forearms, and yet he burrows. I mean, he has them, but they're teeny tiny. Ow. It's silly.
I could see them
Extremely
giving him
silly.
a new animation where he like leaps up into the air and then lands tail first to burrow somewhere.
And somehow he also manages to climb with those teeny tiny little forearms.
Well, no, like I figure he could just butt drill his way to his destination.
Yeah, okay, point. Hey, Bracky, got an explosion for you.
Oof. Oh, okay.
Oh,
As you might
like,
figure,
I'm just trying to
Brachydios
eat.
himself resist blast. So he will not be as susceptible to it as other monsters.
Let's let cheese over.
No, but I'm feeding him my bombs. I'm being nice. My bombs are tasty. He should eat more of them.
I mean, he drools explosions. I think he can.
You can
Yeah.
eat bombs, that's true.
It's like a snake. Snack. Snake? What the fuck? Snack. It's a snack for him. He's nothing like a snake. What am I saying?
I'm so tempted to make a weird reference that nobody would nobody would get.
See, you're not looking at doing it too. I'm infecting you all with my bad words. My words good. It's contagious. Oh, I just whipped out the soothing roll and he made me eat an acorn. Man.
Have you eaten 2 acorns?
Oh,
no.
I already double acorned once. I just went back to camp and cut out the travel time.
Okay.
Yeah, that is your third acorn.
Yeah.
Which,
Look,
fair enough.
I am
it's
starting.
broad.
Yeah, like I was just going to point out, I'm fighting some very large, very hard-hitting, very dangerous monsters now. You're going to see me acorn a lot. I'm sorry. This is
Yeah.
how it do.
Like, you're fighting Brack with an unoptimized cat, no less.
Yes, I am. This is very, very much unoptimized cat. This is.
Well,
This is- I picked this
it would
cat
be
because it
boring
amused me.
if you did it with optimized cats.
Oh yeah. Hey, finishing blow was a boomerang to the fist.
No broken
Looks
hands,
like I
though.
broke. I thought I broke one, but maybe not, huh?
Nah.
No, I don't think you did.
Darn. Well, darn. You just died too fast. But yeah, it would be boring if you just watched me just completely punk these things with optimized setups all the time. There'll be a time and a place for watching me punk things with optimized setups, maybe. We'll see.
So, one thing I want to mention before I, forget it entirely is, as with any game that introduces a new mechanic that you get to play with as the player, naturally there was a very broken thing you could do with Blast.
Oh?
One of the bows, the Kelby slingshot, it was just a dinky little slingshot that you held in your fist, and it was a full-fledged bow. but one of the levels of charge shot was a spread shot. And each individual pellet of that spread would inflict its own blast, like, build-up.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds nasty.
So with the right combination of armor skills to buff it up even further, you could just shotgun blast and keep exploding monsters and kill things.
Just with a Kelby slingshot.
Yeah,
Oh my
like
gosh.
far quicker than you had any right to.
Huh. You can kinda do that with boomerang cats and blast weapons in this game. Kinda.
Yeah, kinda. It's very similar with how the boomerangs can
Yep.
machine gun out damage.
Oh, say, by the way, we just scouted ourselves a new cat buddy. We're gonna get a better look at him in just a second. This is Elvis, the beast cat. Lobster, this next set of cats I'm scouting were inspired by you, because you kept sharing the Breaking Cat News crew.
Yes.
So we are scouting the Breaking Cat News crew.
Alright.
So I gave the credit to you for these cats, even though you didn't outright tell me to scout them and put them in
They're
our
pretty
party.
great, though. I love Breaking Cat News.
Speaking of blast weapons, the Brack Punch here is a blast-inflicting weapon.
Yep.
It's not our first blast-inflicting weapon, but it's the first one we've had in a while, and probably a lot better than what we had before. So we will be wanting that. And this is his helmet. It looks like a sparring helmet. I would know. I spar. And that's what that looks like.
Yeah, a little
And he
bit.
have boxing gloves. It's cute, huh? I know I say everything is cute, Lobster. You don't have to remind me. This is cute.
Well, if it's on kitties, it's cute.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Brack stuff looks like boxing gear. It's funny. This is Village Quest. Village Quest to hunt a Tigrex. We met Tigrex last time. Today we're gonna chump him.
Excellent.
It is always good to chump the monsters.
I mentioned that Tigrex folds hard to Adept, and especially Adept dodge. Oh yes. Oh yes. We're gonna make him cry.
So it's my understanding that we get to see the whole fight?
Yes, actually you do. Because this time, there's no Prowler quest to do. We finished them all.
No Prowler quest. Wow.
Since this was only a two hunt video, I was like, screw it. We'll just leave them both at full speed. Unusual, I know.
I'm sad that there's no Prowler quest, actually.
There will be more. Don't worry.
Like, are they that dismissive of our skills that they literally can't even think of something for us to do?
Well, right now, no. But we're gonna be moving into high rank soon, and there will be high rank Prowler quests. Don't you worry, Lobster.
Are they going to ask us to kill a great dragon?
This Great Jaggy's
Oh,
not in
that's
this
right.
game, but if he were, they would ask us to kill him, I'm sure, yes.
No,
We
break
had-
its
there
frill,
are-
but don't
yeah.
kill it.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, there are plenty of Prowler quests that involve even killing the generic raptors. In many combinations. Like we had one a couple of videos ago that was Macau and Velocidrome. Right?
Yeah, but I'm talking about Prowler quest killing the monster. They never asked us to kill.
Well, they have. They've started asking us to actually kill them. The generic, really low-level enemies that we've fought since rank 2. They figure we're ready to tackle such things now. When we're almost into high rank. The guild does not think very highly of Prowlers, for sure.
I think people get a bad idea of Prowlers because they don't get to use Prowlers very often because they're only used for the Prowler quests.
Yeah, if you only whip out your Prowler for the Prowler quest, you definitely have a different idea of what cats are good for than what I would think they're good for sure. Like, when I started Generations, I I made my character, Hunter character, and then was like, okay, now how do I be the cat? And I went wandering around and found the Palico board and said, aha, this is how I be the cat. And then I didn't touch the human again until, like, way later. I was like, nope, I'm being the cat. And I did. For a long time. Liquidy can attest.
Mm-hmm.
I just did not stop. And now we're doing this LP. Because I already know it works.
I don't remember if your weapon usage stats was one of the things that carried over from the save transfer, but
It does.
oh, it does?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you felt like it, you could probably post a screen cap of your weapon usage counter on your main file.
Sure. Sure.
Just to show you have, like, here's 10 dual blades, here's, like, 5 insect glaives, here's, like, the 90 Kerjillion cat.
I got more than 10 dual blade, actually, because I did quite a bit of dual blading. I like dual blades.
Yeah, no, I'm just kind of giving a basic idea, though.
Oh yeah, nowhere near the amount of questing I've done with the cat, for sure.
Yeah, I would definitely post that screenshot. It would be interesting.
Sure. I'm at the very last few single player quests now in my main file. Like, I just unlocked a few more, having finished all the rest of them. So they're starting to throw out the nasty stuff in me. You finish all the quests and they're like, oh, okay, you did those quests. I guess now you're ready for, the real challenging stuff, right? And I'm like, yeah, bring it on. Just bring it. We're here. Come on. Put them right into my grubby little cat paws. Let's go. So, we'll see how those go. But, Tigrex! Hey!
Right, this is happening.
Tigrex is happening.
Speaking...
You know he's weak to electric, and we have the pirate anchor.
Yeah.
Electric weapon. So there you go. What were you gonna say, Liquidy?
I was gonna say, speaking of Tigrex happening, why don't I talk more about Brachydios?
Sure, go ahead. Talk whatever. Go ahead, Liquidy,
So,
please.
it's too bad I forgot to mention it during the Brack fight, but Brachydios' music is one of my favorite tracks in the game, actually.
Ah!
So, dear viewer, please, scroll back. Your timestamp that you want to come back to is approximately 27 minutes and 45 seconds.
Okay. Go ahead and do that. We'll wait.
Are you back?
Yeah, you're back now? Okay. We're fighting Tigrex.
So yeah, you
With the depths.
guys also like Brachydios' music. It's really rad and fucking
Yeah,
good.
it's good. I'll have to have another listen to it myself. Oh, is somebody a tired baby Tigrex? Is somebody tired? I'm sorry.
Have I mentioned the Monster Hunter Disco album?
Is there actually such a
I
thing?
don't think so.
Disco 5
Disco?
Brachydios is also really good.
Disco.
Is this a
It's a Capcom
you know,
did
Liquidy?
it. Capcom Japan did it.
it's
Liquidy,
a
can I make a
license
quick note
thing?
though here, real quick?
It's-
Relevant note, please, guys. We wondered last time if Tigrex would fall down only if one of his wings was broken.
Oh yeah.
I think they're both still intact, and he's falling.
Well, he's tired.
So it's because he's tired.
Okay.
So anyway, sorry. Go back to Disco.
So is this licensed?
I don't. It has the Capcom logo on the front of the album art, so
Maybe.
it's official. I don't know like the details. I just know it's a thing that exists, and the cover art is 3 funky felines on a dance floor.
Oh god, that sounds amazing.
This sounds magical, and you should link it in the thread. I think you should do this. Yes, once this video goes up. Tigrex killed a Popo. Killed a Popo.
Yeah, it's a
That's
broke.
We interrupted his meal then.
That's a broken game. That's alright.
And the subquest is to break his face. Just as a note. So you'll see it happen.
We'll know when it
You'll be
happens.
like, yep, Silver broke his face. Yep. Break his face and then he can break his life. experience in my life.
Yeah, you're.
These things hit hard, you know. Just how it goes. This is Monster Hunter. We're kind of into the real Monster Hunter now.
We
We're
haven't
starting
for a while.
Yeah. I mean, there are a few points where you could say the real Monster Hunter starts here. It has a few of those. Whoop, adept dodge the roar,
I mean-
and come in swinging.
But we're not at high rank. We're not at G rank.
We're not. We are not, no. And those are some more points where you could say the real Monster Hunter starts here.
Basically,
You're correct.
it's a real good design of having incremental, like, new brick walls, I guess you could say.
Yeah! Yeah, you do feel as if you've grown more powerful as you go along. I started running away from Tigrex because I double acorn. He hit me, and then I was like, nope! We are soothing rolling out of here! I do not want to cart today, thank you. I am saving my first cart for a special occasion. I don't know what it is yet, but
For a second,
it's going to be
for a
special.
second, I don't know why. Maybe because I played Zelda today, but I thought you were gonna paraglide off of that cliff.
Oh! I wish I could! That'd be so rad. There aren't even Prowler Palico boos that do something like that either. The best you can do is, like, get shot out of a cannon? I think?
More games should have
And-
paragliders.
I agree. Yes.
I
Definitely agree.
just did the thing that nobody does. I remembered Cryonis exists.
Oh wow!
Cryonis is
I
good.
don't know how to pronounce it. Like in my head, I pronounce it Cryonesis.
I still call it Mr. Freeze.
You use crayons to color things blue and freeze them.
Yes, crayon.
It is good and useful in Breath of the Wild as a great game. There. Have we covered the bases, I think? Good.
No, Cryonis is forgettable.
It's a useful power when you remember that you have it.
Yeah, it's good for a lot of things, actually.
It's good for being forgotten.
Ooh,
Man.
ouch, liquidate.
Man, hot takes.
Yeah.
Steaming hot takes. I don't know if I can handle the heat, Liquidy. Your hot takes.
Why don't you come into the Switch thread and post that hot take?
Because it's
Actually,
already been
don't.
taken before. Trust me,
Yeah.
I'm not the first.
No, it really isn't. Everybody forgets Cryonis exists.
Like, I would post that take and then someone would go, yeah, question mark?
Or say, what's Cryonis?
That too.
You know, I actually don't like fighting him in this room. It's so small.
Is there a way to get
I don't
a
know why he
monster?
came
Is
here.
there a way to get a monster stone?
Poop.
Dung bomb day.
Yep, poop.
Okay.
You throw poop at him.
I think I,
I don't
knew
know
that.
why he came here.
I knew that.
Because he's not, cap ready. I don't know why he came here. He wasn't sleeping.
I
He
knew
might
that.
have come there to eat carrion. Is there carrion in this room?
There might be.
Yeah, in the corner right there, right?
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, there's a carcass here. He came to eat it because he's a lazy
Or
asshole.
no, yeah, that's a very decayed Popo. Okay, I couldn't
Oh, yeah.
tell if it was just like a bunch of rocks, or if,
No, that's
a
definitely a carcass.
Yeah.
It's a carcass. Probably nicely frozen Popo frozen meat sticks, too. Yum, yum, yum. Because we are in the Arctic Ridge.
Popo popsicle.
Popo popsicle, there you go. That was much more tasteful than I was thinking of.
Yes.
I was thinking of frozen fish sticks, but they're not fish, so it didn't fit. I know my animals. Sub-tigers. Adept. It's good, yes? I did feel like I was on point with my adept here. But I'm not getting bull rushed by a bullfang, though.
Right.
You need to die. Thank you. Suffer not the Bullfango to live. Make me look bad. Yeah, if you can get really on point with those adepts, you basically feel like a god. It's good. I enjoy it.
Here I am getting us sidetracked again.
No.
Something that just occurred to me. Well, maybe not occurred, but just something I remembered. The teaser for the upcoming Monster Hunter World expansion, like next year or so. They mentioned new moves, and I can't help but wonder what exactly that is.
Okay.
Because, I have seen people guessing, oh, they're bringing back styles, except a lot of style-exclusive moves have been baked into the movesets for weapons.
Yeah, I don't think it's that. Maybe it's just they give new moves to the monsters for the new rank.
It could be that they omitted the word monster. That actually makes a lot of sense to me.
They accidentally a word.
They omitted
Yeah.
the word.
There we go. Yeah, they accidentally a word.
I'm confused with.
Liquidy does not get the joke.
Okay.
Sorry. We tried.
No, I said they accidentally omitted a word. That's.
Yeah, and we said they accidentally a word.
Accidentally a word.
Oh Christ, that's such a stupid. That is stupid
Now he
and not a
gets
good
it.
joke.
By the way, face break, tail cut, limping, rapid succession. Nice, huh? This hasn't been bad for a low-level unoptimized cat, if I say so myself. Yeah. Don't worry, Liquidy. Cervantes will get there. This cat has potential.
Wait, did you carve the tail? I didn't.
Yeah, I
the
did. I got a tail.
Tail done got.
Okay.
I got a
I was
tail.
concerned.
Don't worry, I'm not like that one YouTuber you watched who
I
didn't
was
cut
so
the tail.
upset. Triggered.
I know, that's
Triggered.
upsetting. I was triggered, like, in... vicariously.
Yeah.
Vicariously triggered, yes. Hey, Tigrix. I got your wake-up kit right here. Kaboom! Didn't kill him. It's always satisfying when they die from the wake-up bomb. But I don't get to do it very often. It's fun when it happens, though.
Oh, you just made me think of Wind Waker. Kaboom! Kaboom!
I love that guy! That guy is a treasure!
Sploosh.
Splish! Kaboom!
You should add that sound effect right.
Oh man, that guy. I love that guy. Another noted good game, Wind Waker. Just talking about all the good games today. Hey, Gen U, also a good game. Certifiably.
This is a good game.
This is my hot
This
take.
very-
Yeah.
That is a very hot
Love the
take.
game. Beating up a Tigrex with a ghost pirate flicking bombs everywhere is good. The shocking anchor that I made from a big old crocodile. Whose stuff is pirate themed for reasons. I don't care, it's great. He doesn't need a reason. Crocodile is a good friend. Tigrex is... he's okay. He's okay. He's an old friend.
Could be worse.
Could be much, much worse. He might be coming to World 2 if they're adding the Narga, right?
They've got the same skeleton.
Yep, so they might as well. I'd be okay with it. He really badly needs an update. He old. He very, very old. They did nice things with the rats, so I would like to see what they would do with Tigrex. Someone made a noise.
Did I make a noise?
I don't know. I thought I heard a noise. Carry on. If no one made a noise, it's fine. gotta love the bobbing skull on this armor. It's really good.
It's very good.
This is very, very good armor. I enjoy it immensely. Hooray, Tiger X bits. And more Tiger X bits because we broke his head. Both of my cats ripped an unknown skull from somewhere.
They might
Do
have
I want to know where they
Where did
picked
they
that
get
up?
two unknown
the
skulls?
bone pile, probably.
Oh.
There was
Yeah, from the bone pile.
Okay.
I was making some kind of dumb joke.
Interesting.
So, that was a village quest, so we can pick up our reward. This lady has been trying to forge the hero's blade. Except it was too small, so she made it into dual blades instead.
Oh, okay. So it's not the Master Sword.
I'll take it. No,
It's not the sword of.
Master Sword is
it's
in this
not the sword
in
of
this
Evil's
game.
Name.
You can get that. It's a DLC quest.
Ah, cool.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a pain in the ass, but you can do it. That was the last quest for today, by the way, so we gotta wrap that up.
Aww.
I know. We'll have to wait for more Willet Cat till next time.
Alright.
I'll be seeing y'all after Christmas.
Alright.
Yep.
So,
Goodbye.
Bye.
until next time, bye.